he left the league because he said.
Yeah, he said he not gonna have no time because his wife finna go on the label and shit.
Man, that's good. He capped. He will have that nigga left because you whipped his ass. He capped because
I
that
didn't play
nigga.
greatness. This was before. This was before we even played.
Oh, but he kept there because greatness just hit me up like 30 minutes ago asking me to join the league.
Head coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1.
Why you gonna send me the thing like I can watch it?
Why can't you?
A first carry now for Nick Chubb, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself a big...
Good, man, that's a good say, boy, you is my baby,
just inside the 10, back at the 9. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a whole...
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game, and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. This is Brown on the carry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Boy, week 9 and week 17, boy, you better have your mind, boy. Ain't nobody playing with you.
Caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews.
Boy, nigga gonna show you.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Nigga, boy,
that one good for 13 and a
playing,
Raven first down.
Nice
and
job.
I ain't
nice
paid my child
right
poke this week,
put him on
boy.
the right
You know,
side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands,
like
and let
that.
him work his way upfield.
Fuck the police, man. I'm like that.
They'll throw on first
Hollywood
down to Jackson.
Thug lifestyle.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He ain't never lived that thug life.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
You want to act my own right now?
Great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Come on, tell me I'm coming
to the sack.
Hold on.
They'll come up after the sack
Hold
on a
so I'm
2nd
come on
and 12.
Right now. My mama can tell you. I've been jumped off the post.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook first quarter, and we see that play.
I told them I've been jumped off the porch. They think I'm lying. I told them I've been jumped off the post since I was little. Hollywood already know who Big Bro is.
Watch your mouth, boy.
You already know who Big Bro is, man.
On third down,
I ain't gonna lie, Texas, but they got some nasty
in heavy
food,
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Do you know what
opening for Chubb on first down as he dashes forward for about 7. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This running game so important for them, and they know that it helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Flushed out right.
He's a city boy.
Oh, it floated on him, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now.
I know I wasn't tripping in the
negative
chat
thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Jesus, you was going that ass to me,
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's built it before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
I was like, whoa. I was like, yeah. And I was just finna take it. I was like, she ain't finna get on my ass.
From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On first down, Brown. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And an alley to run.
Well, she just looked pretty thin.
And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Like Strix.
First carry now for Justice Hill.
Like Strick, the movie.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
No, you. The fuck? The fuck?
On 2nd down,
like I told my
it's Brown. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
I was walking on the train track, right?
There. His 14th touchdown now of the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A run for Nick Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking.
He's frustrated.
Slot receivers, they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now again, open down the middle of the field. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. After one, it's 9-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another
Hollywood,
first and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Where real drip is.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now.
Mayfield. Got the red pants that you had on,
he's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
Them hoes raw.
Jalen Ferguson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Third and long for Mayfield. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jalen Ferguson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
Fuck.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And that one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Check 9, check 9. Switch, switch. Check hot route, hot. Check it back, check it back.
Throwing again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Fuck, I threw a pick.
Jackson looking to throw.
Thank you, Ken. This motherfucker.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on first and 10. Mayfield now. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Chubb running right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 38. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang at Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there.
He just reminded me of that shit.
On that
I forgot I got my quarterback run play.
Rolling to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. They go play action with Jackson.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Beckham, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey. Check. Crunch.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a carry for Brown. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He can run, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, I want to look.
Mayfield looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Throwing, Mayfield. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. It's going to be a long...
They'll run on 1st down. Brown. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
That's what I do. Hey, I got it. Play 56, Mike, 56.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Bang, 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 bang.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Going to throw deep for the end. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Oh, my God.
Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Yes, ma'am.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by...
This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. Then the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone and all athletes.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson, he's going to run into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Matt Judon, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 21. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. At After the interception, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Jackson. Flushed out right. Olivier Vernon. A sensational effort. It's one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson on 3rd and long from his end zone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. Now a hit and a loose football. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get a score closer. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Oh, my God.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now it's Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw, Mayfield. Trying to lay one up deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Jackson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run now with Brown. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson being chased out left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He's going deep for... And this is taken in at the 5. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jamal Adams. But a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Mayfield now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Mayfield on play action. And this is intercepted. And that's picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On second down, it's Brown. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be a third and about 13. Right back to Brown. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series.
I
we
don't
always talk about adjustments,
understand.
and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Now Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Raven first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Brown's territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
There's no way this nigga's that fast.
Jackson's going to throw it. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the final seconds tick away.